Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect 2. Well, we've just got back on the ship after dealing with Horizon. We fought off some collectors, we saved half a colony. It's not what we were hoping for. We wanted to save everyone, but unfortunately, such is the way things go. But either way, we have a private message. I believe someone from the high-ups wants to talk to us, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to see that now, I guess.
Incoming message from Admiral Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
What's Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground at a Batarian outpost on Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Okay, well, you know what? He is a good friend, so I suppose we will go ahead and help him out there. We always got along well with him in the first game. I see no reason not to. Also, apparently we have a little relic here. I don't remember seeing this. Let's have a bit of a look. Okay, I guess that's what it does. Alright, let's see. I don't think we've picked up any armor lately, so we'll leave all of that there. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Actually, you know what? Let's just double check. I'm not going to... Yeah, let's just make sure we make sure. We do have a couple of types. We have... Oh, that's right. We have the Terminus armor, increased storm speed, and shields. Ammo reserve isn't bad. We've got some Cerberus assault armor. Again, that's... What is that? Extra heavy ammo, shields and health. And then the Inferno armor as well. What's that? Negotiation bonus plus 10%? Tech and biotic. That's interesting. Alright, you know what? Maybe for now we will go ahead and equip that. Just as something a little bit different. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll go ahead and... yeah, we'll change things in the future. But either way, a couple of episodes ago we did go ahead and we have picked up some we'll call it some cargo for now. Let's see. Yeah, we have a Krogan pod in salvage, so we're going to go ahead and head down there. We were meaning to open that up before we went to Horizon, but I guess now we'll have to do. So let's go ahead and see exactly what is going on and what we need. So, was it starboard or port? I'm guessing it was port if memory serves. I think Zaid's over on the right. Yes, okay. So, let's go ahead and activate this thing and see what happens.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okeer's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okeer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okeer or legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okeer's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Okay, well, I guess we've made a new friend.
Shepard.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the Collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okeer spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Okay, well, I guess we've got a new upgrade. Is it prototype? Yeah, Krogan shotgun. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. So Grunt gets a Claymore heavy shotgun. Armory scientists produced a single prototype for Grunt in violation of Council Space weapons safety standards. The recoil on the Claymore is enough to break a human's arm. Fortunately, Grunt isn't human. Alright, well that's an easy upgrade. Let's go ahead and give that to him. And then I guess we'll see if we can learn anything else about him.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Okay, cool. Well, that'll have to do. That should be fine. I think we've already... Actually, have we already talked to Zahid about any upgrades? I don't remember if we had asked him for upgrades. So you know what? Let's go ahead and have a chat to him. I know that we spoke to Jack because we got an upgrade for her abilities. Let's just double check with him.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band, well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon.
Okay, so I'm guessing he doesn't have any upgrades then. I think we've spoken to him as much as we really will. Alright, let's go ahead and move back to, let's see, maybe we have a chat with Garrus? Yeah, we'll check in with everybody else. I know that we talked to Miranda already with her upgrades. She gave us the advanced scanning ability. Not that you guys have to worry about that, as I'm doing that on my own time, but it is a nice little quality of life on my end, so yeah, we did pick that up. Otherwise, I think... yeah, it was still... oh, actually, you know, we should probably talk to Jacob as well. He might be helpful as well. Alright,
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Okay, well, yeah, they still seem to be happy that we have bought better food at one point. Let's see, Garrus, how you doing?
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Okay, so I guess that's another one. Let's go with the ship enhancements. Yeah, okay, so we need a Thanix cannon. The Turian-designed Thanix magnet hydronomic cannon is now installed on the Normandy. This cannon is powerful enough to destroy a collector ship with repeated hits. Alright, well, Platinum, we have plenty, so let's go ahead and research that. And then I guess we can keep having a chat with Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Oh, alright, well then, fair enough.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Well, I guess we did just buy some new guns, so that could be rather useful. Alright, so, yeah, let's get those things calibrated. I think we can talk to... who else is here? Oh, that's right, we've already had a chat to Miranda. But I guess we can have another chat. You never know, she might have come up with something more in the meantime.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father's tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life and she's going to get it no matter what.
Did your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in a lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Alright then, well I guess we've got another loyalty mission. Wasn't expecting that, but that's handy. Let's see, is there anyone else? I guess there's Dr. Chokwa's here.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you, but I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing, but I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now, what do you think?
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
Alright, so I guess that's all that's there. We had, basically, in the last game, she had a bottle of service ice brandy, and unfortunately it got destroyed with our previous ship, so we went ahead and we replaced that for her, and we had a good night, which was rather nice, but either way. Let's keep on moving. I think Jacob is also around. He should be somewhere. Out there he is. Let's see what his thoughts are on things as well, because it's been a while since we've had a chat with him.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this is a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operations stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it. Even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am. And as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Alright, well, you know what? That should be a good thing that we found out. Oh, wait. We still didn't check about upgrades. That said, though, if, our crew is distracted, we really don't want that if we're going into a pretty deathly mission.
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Okay, well, I guess another ship enhancement is always available. Yeah, heavy ship armor. Okay, so the Asari-made Solaris armor upgrade is attached to the ship's superstructure. This will help the ship hold together if hit by a blast powerful enough to penetrate its shields. Alright, well, that seems reasonable. Palladium, we've got a decent chunk. Let's research this now. And that should be good. Alright, so let's... Oh man, we've got a couple of choices ahead of us now.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh my goodness, still. Okay, more messages. Alright, you know, we'll have a quick look. Hopefully it's nothing too long. Unread messages. Okay, we have a couple. Alright, so what have we got? From the elusive man, I see you awakened O'Kee's Krogan, a dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can in this battle. If this grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based at least partially on collector technology and could offer useful genetic data. But again, you are in charge. Okay, so we'll mark that as read. Encrypted data from Alliance Command. We got the data you sent. If this went public, it could do some serious damage to Cerberus's image. This intel will take years to decode, but just having it is a huge win for the Alliance. Well done, Shepard. Good luck on your mission. From Anderson, that's good. That's from our the lost operative that we found. Tombs. What is this? What the hell kind of games are you playing, Shepard? Did you... you did the buddy act when I had the gun at the Cerberus... Had a gun on that Cerberus scientist, telling me you understood, but now I find out you're working for Cerberus. Tests were done on me that you can't even imagine for years. Cerberus did them, they tortured me, they used me as a lab rat, and now you're teaming up with them like they're any other merc band. I've got my own merc team now, Shepard, and I kill any Cerberus team I can find. If I run into you, don't expect any different. Huh. So that's Tombs. He was one of our old squad members, platoon members, whatever the group was, before the original game, and yeah, he was the only other survivor apart from ourselves, because Cerberus had a hand in all of that stuff. But either way, can't do much about that. All right, let's. I think that's about enough for now. We'll go ahead and we'll check out some other stuff later. But for now, let's just go ahead and see what we can find in the galaxy map. Whereabouts are we? We're at Horizon. Alright, that makes about plenty of sense since this is where we got dropped off. We should probably do a quick scan of things since I don't see us returning anytime soon. So yeah, I will quickly scan these and bring you in if we find any anomalies. Okay, so managed to go ahead and search a couple of planets. Ended up using the majority of our probes, but yeah, we picked up a few little good resources, which is not too bad. But either way, we're going to go ahead and jump. We have a lot of places to go. Oh, okay, so apparently we can go ahead and now recruit Tali. That sounds like fun. We can also go ahead and help Jacob. We can, oh wow, there's a lot to do over in the Crescent Nebula. There's Ilium, there's recruiting a Justicar, an assassin, helping Miranda, and, oh dear, and give Liara some intel. Okay, and then we also have the Citadel. Alright, well, you know what? I think what we'll do is, we're going to swing past the Citadel. We've got our negotiating armor on. Not that I know how that helps us, but apparently it does. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let's see, how much money have we got? Just shy of 300,000. You know what? That's good enough for now. Let's head to the Citadel. We're going to go ahead and dock up, and then we will see if we can purchase a couple of upgrades. I'm pretty sure there's at least one weapon upgrade here. So yeah, the sooner we get that, the sooner our squad can benefit. Alrighty, so, looks like we're going to have to pick up a squad. Yeah, of course, we always need a squad. So who do we want to bring along with us? Well, you know what? We have not invested any points with Grunt. What are his abilities? Concussive shot, incendiary ammo, and fortification, assault rifles, and shotguns. That seems pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and bring him along. And then, you know what? Let's bring Miranda as well. Although, you know what? It's kind of weird looking at the all-black outfit. It's just not what I'm typically used to, so you know what? I think we're going to swap her back into the standard garb that she has. Alright, let's go ahead and boost up our concussive shot. Do we want that, or do we want to maybe save for an incendiary or disruptor ammo? Or even cryo ammo? That is a good question. I'm not actually sure which one's best, but I think for now, let's just get this up on par with the others. We don't use our concussive shot too much, so it should be fine. She has 4 points. Let's go ahead and boost up the overload. I think that would be nice, as we do often come across some pretty heavily shielded enemies. Let's go ahead and boost up this Krogan Berserker. So that gives us a choice between Pure Blood for 50% health, 15% weapon damage, and 55 health regen per second. Or we go for extra weapon damage. You know what? I think we go for weapon damage. Yeah, that should be fine. His health regen should be particularly nice anyway. Alright, we've only got a couple of other points, I should say. Let's go ahead and go to level 3 incendiary ammo. I think that will be rather nice. Alright then, let's go ahead and... Oh wait, does Grunt get the new shotgun? No, he does not. Let's go ahead and give him the... Yeah, Claymore heavy shotgun. That's the one that we want to give him. And then... what rifle do we want to give him? I think we'll go with... Yeah, let's just leave him with the Collector's Assault Rifle. That should be fine. We'll go ahead and back out of there. As for us, I think we'll keep the Particle Beam, and yeah, we're all good. Alright, let's go. Alright, well, new suit of armor. Kind of looks rather cool. I wouldn't mind if we were able to change around the colours a little bit, but for now I think it will be fine. Let's go ahead and make our way through. It shouldn't take us too long. Alright, so we needed to head... okay, let's pull up a map for a second. It's been a bit since we've been here. Yeah, expeditions on the right hand side. Alright, that should be fine. So, let's go... I think this is the ship. Yeah, Citadel souvenirs. Okay, so we've got a few models. All of those would be nice, but at the same time too, we should probably go ahead and buy those weapons first. So I guess. Oh, okay, we've got to go further up. All right, then. Does that change much on the map? Oh, okay, these are the stairs. Okay, so they are different levels. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. You know, let's listen to the news as we go.
Captain Shepard has apparently turned down an Admiral star and will remain in command of the Orizaba. The captain deemed her promotion to Admiral a political ploy and said that she could best honor her child's legacy by captaining a ship.
Huh. Wow, that's our mum. How cool.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yeah, well, you know what? If it gives us a discount, it certainly is. So, what do we have available here? Sniper rifle damage, heavy pistol damage, submachine gun damage, offhand ammo packs for extra ammo, different kinds of armor, a new sniper rifle. Oh man, there is a lot of choices. Some of these are 5,000, not too bad. 50,000 is pricey, but you know what? We can afford all three, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll buy you, you, and you. As for the rest of the stuff, I think... is this a piece of armor? I don't think it is, so we'll go ahead and buy that just so we have extra. And then let's also buy that sniper rifle. That will be a nice improvement for our squad. And then you know what, I think we can buy out the rest of the store, so that will do. Alright, and that gives us a couple of extra options, and we still have money to spend. Alright, so let's move on to the next store. Where have we got? We have Dark Star, that's a club, that's not going to help us. Maybe heading down to... We've been to the cafe. Seronis Applications in the Certa Foundation. Yeah, that seems to be more useful. But you know what? There's some rapid transit, and I think we're going to make the most out of it. It saves us walking around, although... Okay, no one's still trying to have an interview with us. That is fine. Alright, so either way, let's go ahead and zip down to level 26. Yes. That should be fine. Alright, so now let's just double check. What have we got? Just off to the right. There's the shipping warehouse. Nothing here at the stand. Okay, good. Let's just see what we can come up with.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Alright, okay. Metagel capacity increased by 3. That'll be very nice. And some extra health as well. Yeah, that will be most appreciated. It's definitely been a while since we've come through a store. We're down to 97,000 credits. That is a sizable chunk out of our money. I think that's a good 200 grand we have spent, which is not
Commander Shepard,
too
and this is
shabby.
my favorite store on the Citadel.
Let's see, what have we got here? 75,000 for Romney Tool? Ooh. Ouch. Alright, I think we're gonna go for the shield upgrade first. I'd love the idea of tech-powered damage, but let's be honest, some of our people are a bit squishier than others. We'll buy the damage protection. Alright, well, you know what? For now, we know that, you know, might as well buy that other visor while we're here. We'll come back for tech damage in the future. That'll have to be good enough. We can now head back to the ship. I think... Actually, no, let's just run back up this way. Do we want to go ahead and buy some fish? I suppose we could go ahead and buy some fish. We've got the money to spare. It's not like we're going to be able to purchase anything of significant value, but that would be nice and homely for our little, for our crew. Oh, sorry, not for our crew, but for our cabin. Make it a little bit more alive. Alright, so we'll go ahead and buy those, and then we'll head off and come back when we have more money in the future. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves a tiny little space hamster. Oh, you know what? Everything's nice and cheap here. That is fantastic. Does that work? Yep. Sunfish, Normandy, and the Destiny Ascension. How delightful. Alright. I think that was well and truly worth it. Alright, back to the ship, and now we can head on out. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do? I think wouldn't mind doing a few things back at the... I wouldn't mind doing a few things over at Ilium. We've got a few things there, so that'll boost up our money fairly quickly. But at the same time, too, I wouldn't mind going ahead and finishing some of our friends' extra little side quests. But first of all, let's go ahead and boost up our research. That should be good. SMG shield piercing will do nicely. And then, what have we got? Armor upgrades for... There we go. Redundant... shielding, and then emergency shielding. Unity restores shields to full. That is going to be very nice when we do need to use it. Armor upgrades, I think we're pretty good right now. And then prototypes, I think we're all sorted. Yeah, okay, I think we're pretty happy with that. Alright then, so, you know what, we'll call the episode there, and we will, well, I'll have a bit of a think as to what missions we want to head to next. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.